Hurricane's going to do a little bit of infield outfield warm up here, and then Friday Harbor will be up to bat first. Trevor Blum calls 2. We will be underway here very soon. I will get you the Hurricanes lineup real soon here. Just finalizing the Friday Harbor lineup real quick. So for your Hurricanes, you've got on the pitching mound Joel Vatipka, number 8. Behind the mask, we have number 12, Trevor Blum. Joel will deliver the first pitch. That'll be hit up and back for a foul ball, I believe. So Joel's on the mound. Trevor Blum is behind the mask. At first, we've got Jake Fedema, the sophomore. Second base, we've got Jordan Fedema. Shortstop, Nathan Smank. Third base, Bennett Davis. Left field is Dante Brunk. Right field is Chase Luancy, and Christian Kilbert is center field. That'll be a strike. That'll be a 2-0 count for number 11 for Friday Harbor. Number 11 is Klein. He's their pitcher. That'll be in the dirt for ball 1. Your designated hitter for the Hurricanes will be Zane Dahlberg. Klein looking at a 1-2 count here. Joel's looking to get an easy out, per se. That'll be hit towards your shortstop, Semank. Cross to Fedema at first, and that'll be out number 1 for your Hurricanes. Next for Friday Harbor is number 20. I believe you pronounce the name Bosch. He'll see ball 1 as a first pitch from Joel Vatipka. That'll be ball 2. That will be tipped off for strike 1. Coach Burmeister getting that one for the umpire. Bausch is looking at a 2-1 count here. Top of the first inning, Joel Vatipka will deliver a fouled off pitch for strike number 2. That'll be a high ball 3 for Bausch. 3-2 count now, full count with 1 out. Bases are empty. So that'll be ball 4. Bausch throws the bat the wrong way. It's all good. And he will take the free base. To my right is the Friday Harbor dugout. To my left is the Hurricanes dugout. So Bausch throwing the bat to the left. Made it harder for his teammate to get it, so he decided to get it back. That'll be just outside and down low for ball number 1. For number 21, Samson, I believe. Not 100% sure. Strike straight through the zone for strike 1. Runner on first, taking a pretty aggressive for 1 out lead. About 2 to 3 paces off, 3.5 now. That'll be just outside. Trevor thinks about throwing him out, decides not to. That'll be a ball pass. Joel Semenk will grab it. Jordan will cover the base, and Joel will regain possession of the ball. Runner on first with the lead. Gets it deep. That goes high and deep. Chase Woodmansey with the catch. That'll be 2 outs for Friday Harbor. Joel looking to get out number 3. Number 14, Soto, is up. His first pitch will be a strike straight through the zone. Beautiful pitch from the senior Joel Voltipka on the mound. Runner on first takes a slight lead, makes that a large lead. Goes back, gets him out at first. Picked off for out number 3 for your Hurricanes. Hurricanes will hit up the bats next, see if they can capitalize on this moment. That was a Joel to Jake out. So for your Friday Harbor Wolverines, you've got Klein on the pitching mound. You've got Smith behind the mask. Felix on first. Samson, I believe, on second. Holman on third. Bogan, left field. Soto, right field. Bausch at shortstop. And center field is, one moment please, Thomas. Up first for your Hurricanes will be the starting pitcher, number 8, senior Joel Voltipka. After that will be Jake Fedema, Trevor Blum, and Nathan Smank. Yeah, should be. Joel Voltipka will look. That'll be outside, ball 1. Outside and low to be more exact and precise. Be another outside and low, ball 2 for Joel. That'll be inside and high for ball 3. That'll be strike 1 for Joel. That'll be ball 4 for Joel Voltivka on an inside middle pitch. He'll take first base. Jake Fedema, the lefty, will step into the box next for your Hurricanes. Jake, the sophomore, playing first base. Joel with a lead. Will not advance. Jake with 1 strike. Joel going back will be safe. Falls away. Bennett Davis working as first base coach for your Hurricanes. Joel going. Ball will not make it. He'll be safe at second. Jake still at the plate with a 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Joel with a lead. That's high and outside for ball 2. That'll be fouled off. Right back at us. Trevor Baum will be on the end of that one to get it back to the umpire. That kind of a strike against Jake. It'll be now a 2-2 count. Joel at second, probably with I'd call it a 3-pace lead. Increases that to about a 7-pace lead. Stays. Ball 3 was in the dirt for Jake, down at the ankles, low and inside. Jake will look for a perfect pitch here. That'll be up high. Joel is there for stolen base. Jake will get the free base at first for and Trevor Blum will be into the box next for your Hurricanes. Trevor, the starting catcher, number 12, junior. That'll be just outside, a little bit low for ball 1. All runners with a pretty big lead. Joel will advance home for a score. Trevor will make it home safe at first, and Jake will make it safe at second. Up next will be number 10, the senior Nathan Semank, shortstop. Jake is on second, Trevor's on first. That'll be up high and inside for a scary-ish ball 1. Both runners will take a lead of Trevor will take a lead of 3 paces. Jake will increase that one to 5. Swing and a miss through air for strike 1. 1-1 count for the senior shortstop, Semank. Runners are going. Jake will make it to third, safe. Trevor will make it to second, safe. Semank still at the plate with a 1-2 count. That'll be hit deep into center, drops. Jake Fedema will score. Trevor will stay at third. Semank will stay at first. Increasing your Hurricane lead to 2-0.
Come on, Jordan, you got this.
Jordan Fedema now will step up to the plate. Number 24, the junior, starting at second base.
Come on, Jordan.
Logan Mounts will take the running position for Trevor. Okay. Logan Mounts will take the running position for Trevor. Trevor will get a rest a little bit. Semank will be at first. Mounts at third in place for Trevor. Semank with the lead. Mounts with the lead. Runner, Semank going, and Mounts stays. Hurricanes now with a pretty good position here with Fedema in the box with a 1-1 count. Mounts on third, Semank on second. Semank with a 3-pace lead. That's a high middle ball for strike 2. It's a 1-2 count now. Semank with a 3-pace lead. Mounts with a 3-pace lead. That'll be fouled off for no addition to the count. Mounts at third, Semank at second. Fedema at the plate. A 1-2 count. That'll be hit to third base. Bobbled. Mounts is in a run pickle route now. Got him out at third. Jordan got on base. Mounts was out at third after slipping up and not being able to make it back to either base before being tagged. Semank on second, Fedema on first. Woodmansee is at the plate now. Woodmansee is your starting freshman left fielder, number 21. Semank with a stealing third is Semank. That'll be up and high. Semank's gonna have to get back quick. Fedema's gonna tag up, and Semank will stay at second. Up next for your Hurricanes is number 15, Zane Dahlberg, the freshman designated hitter. Zane will be ready to hit for sure. Semank going. He's going to stay off of a weird slide. And Fedema will stay at first. Hurricanes are probably going to try and do a delayed steal there with Fedema. Fedema is now going. That's a ball for Dahlberg, and Fedema will stay at second, or advanced to second, sorry. My correction, that is a strike against Dahlberg. 0-1 count now. Tipped off for strike 2. Dahlberg is behind in this count right now. Pitcher feeling probably pretty comfortable with 2 outs, runners on second and third. Both runners taking leads. That'll be a high inside ball for Dahlberg. Be a 1-2 count now. Fedema with a lead of about 3 paces. That'll be outside and in the middle for ball 2. Pitcher putting himself in an uncomfortable position now where he's at almost tied. That'll be ball 3. Now the pitcher's starting to sweat a little bit with runners on second and third. As he's put himself into a sticky situation with a 3-2 count now against Zane Dahlberg. Strike 3, that'll be out. Number 3, Zane Dahlberg is not agreeing with that call. Hurricanes will take the field and try to maintain this lead throughout the top of the second.
I can't unsay it now.
No, that's right.
I can't unhear it either.
Yeah, all of the above.
Looks like your Hurricanes will keep the same lineup going into the top of the second. Friday Harbor taking a minute to get morale up between the boys, and they will get ready to hit the sticks, or the bats, however you want to call it. Just waiting on a batter now for the Wolverines. That'll be number 14. That'll be Soto, the right fielder. Joel will be looking to hopefully get a first batter strikeout here. That'll be a strike one straight down through the zone. Just a little high for ball one. 1-2 count now. That'll be fouled off behind us for strike number 2. 1-2 count now. Jacob Boone will be chasing that one down. Joel with a 1-2 count now. Doesn't like first 2 pitches. Decides to go with the third. Trevor Blum. That'll be a swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1 for your Wolverines. Up next will be number 8, Smith, the catcher, left-handed. That'll be hit up. Semek will get underneath of it for out number 2. Up next will be number 17, Felix, first baseman, who is not a lefty. Strike 1. Took a little bit of time on that call. Could have been an iffy spot. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Joel's gonna come at him probably pretty hard here with 2 strikes and 2 outs. See if he can't get a strike 3 out. Swing and a miss for strike number 3, out number 3. Hurricanes will get back to the bats. Yes, swing and a miss. Up next for your Hurricanes will be, give me a second. Up next for your Hurricanes will be Dante Brunk, the senior right fielder. After him will be Christian Kilvert, the senior center fielder, Bennett Davis, the freshman third baseman, and then we'll be back at the top of the list with Joel Vativka, Jake Fedema, and Trevor Blum. Do not believe that Don't believe the Wolverines have elected to do a fielding change yet. Brunk and Kilbert lining up their swings, timing up their swings to hopefully be ready for first pitch if it comes. Coach Burmeister told Dante Brunk to get on anyway on. Doesn't matter. It's a lot easier if you get on with a walk, but a hit would be amazing for the senior Dante Brunk, right fielder. Dante laying down the bunt. That'll be a foul ball for strike 1. Dante not afraid to bunt. anything we've learned. That'll be fouled off behind us for strike number 2. Dante let that one go by him for ball 1. 1-2 count now for the senior Dante Brunk. Swing and miss for strike 3. Christian Kilvert, number 1, the senior center fielder, will be up in the box next for your Hurricanes. Strike 1 for Christian Kilvert. That'll be hit almost straight to your third baseman. Christian Kilvert will run that one out and make it quite easily to first. Hurricanes have a runner on first. We're back. Back at the top with Joel Vatipka. Catcher bobbles the ball. Kilvert will be safe easily at second. I believe that Zane will be the DH for Bennett Davis. Joel will send that one deep behind us for foul ball and strike number 2.
Maybe you could have it over, Joe. But he did.
Kilvert on second. That'll be almost straight at the head for ball number 2. Vatipko now with a 2-1 count. Kilvert on second with a 3-pace lead. Extends that to a 7. Vatipka fouls that one out and deep for strike number 2, sorry. Gilbert with a 3-pace lead. Shortstop behind him. That'll go from high to about outside wide with a 3-2 count now for Joel Vatipka. Joel Vatipka not too uncomfortable here in this 3-2 count. Umpire calls time. That'll be in the dirt for ball 4 for Joel Vatipka. Runners now on first and second for your Hurricanes. Up next in the lineup will be Jake Fedema, the sophomore first baseman lefty. 1 out currently for your Hurricanes, so they're probably going to play it pretty risky here with the running bases and skewing and such. Kilbert with a pretty big lead. That'll be up high and outside for ball number 1, Jake Fedema. Kilbert on second, Vatipka on first. Kilbert with the lead, playing mind games. He's going, having to be run back in a pickle now. Gets tagged out for out number 2. Joel Vatipka playing smart and staying on the base. Christian trying to get out of the pickle, not quite able to. Jake Fedema still at the plate. Vatipka now with a 3-pace lead. Gonna have to be a little bit more conservative. Gets back just in time, so that ball was coming pretty fast off the mound. Vatipka extends his lead now to 2, maybe 3 paces. He's going. He's gonna have to get down. He makes it there as the throw from the catcher not quite on point for the Wolverines. We got two outs now. We're in the bottom of the second. Jake will send that one deep. That'll be caught for out number 3. That could have been so good for the Hurricanes. So now starting for your Wolverines will be 7th hitter, number 22 of Pullman, with third baseman. The O'Connor Braves baseball team not only kind enough to let us borrow their field for all of our home games, but they're also enjoying the beautiful day at the ballpark, watching on, as I believe they will be playing the Wolverines and both the Wolverines and the Hurricanes real soon here next couple weeks. Coach Burmeister giving the umpires more ammunition, I guess you call it, with the rate of foul balls, especially at this place where they get sent out into the abyss behind us. You need a lot of extra ammunition for your umpires. Going into the bottom of the second, I believe. Number 22 of Holman gets a first pitch ball. That'll be hit, and Chase Woodmansey will track that one down and get the catch for out number 1 for your Hurricanes. Up next for Friday Harper will be Bogan. Strike 1. 1 out. Not 1 out, it's a fly out to right with Chase Woodmansey being able to move that one. That'll be up high and inside, just above the head for ball 1. 1-1 count now for the left fielder of Bogan. That'll be hit towards his own dugout for strike 2. Everybody's okay. Hit the catch fence. We'll continue playing on. Tippett did not like that first call from Trevor. We'll go for the second one. Swing and a miss for strike number 3, out number 2. Up next will be number 23 of Thomas, the center fielder. That'll be ball 1, low and outside in the dirt. Again, low and outside for ball 2. Gonna have to change up the pitch a little bit here so we can get him swinging or get some strikes to the zone. That'll be a nice strike for the zone for strike number 1. 2-1 count now for number 23 of Thomas, the center fielder. Joel Tipka on the mound. Trevor Blum behind the mask. That'll be hit towards Joel. Joel will run that over to first. Toss it up to Jake Fedema for out number 3. Hurricanes will hit the dugout, get some batting helmets on and start some swinging. Bennett Davis will take the trot over to first base to be the first base coach for the Hurricanes. So, leading off for the Hurricanes will be Trevor Blum, the junior catcher, number 12. We are in the third.
We were finally back. We won 3-0. And the end of the game, we lost 14-4.
And if I'm smart enough, I can figure out to tell you that we're in the bottom of the third. But then again, even if I'm not smart enough, I might be able to tell you it's the bottom of the third. But if I don't know what it is, then I'm just going to guess it's bottom of the third. This is the third inning, and the home team always bats second, I think. Trevor Blum swinging a miss for strike one.
He cannot throw a strike to save his life on JV, but in varsity, that's so interesting. That's just, I have more hits in varsity than I do JV. I played one game on
That'll be ball one for Trevor. That'll be off the head for free base for Trevor Blum. You could hear it just go the dunk off his head. We appreciate the nuance in modern technology in the sense of batting helmets and regulations and rules around them, keeping our players safe. Thank you for the umpires for making sure that Blum was truly all good. Semenko hit a slow trickle on the foul ball line. He'll keep it fair, and Trevor will be safe at second. Just barely fair for Semenko. Runs it out anyways and puts Hurricanes in a good position with 0 outs. Up next for the Hurricanes will be number 24, the junior Jordan Fedema, your starting second baseman. After him will be Woodmansey. Blum and Semenko both with leads, probably about 3 paces each. That'll be down in the dirt almost for ball one. Both taking a lead. Down in the dirt again for ball two. Coach Burmeister giving both runners signs. And the batter. Trevor with a lead. Gets down and back. Will be safe. Trevor with runner on, with a second baseman right there. Still with a lead of 2-3 paces now. Semenko with pace of 2. That'll be hit to your third baseman through the glove. Blum will be safe at third, staying. Semenko will be safe at second, and Fedema will be safe at first. Woodmansey will now take to the plate. Number 21, Chase Woodmansey, the freshman left fielder. After him will be the DH of Zane Dahlberg. Blum and Semenko with a lead, same with Fedema. Woodmansey, high and inside ball, almost at the head, able to get it away from the bat for ball one. That'll be inside Woodmancy moves just barely out of the way to avoid getting hit and to get ball number 2. Bases are loaded. Woodmancy hits that one deep center. Shallow-ish center, sorry. Will almost score. Everybody else stays 1, 2, 3. Samang, number 10, is at third. Fatima, number 24, at second. And Woodmancy at first. Zane Dahlberg is up next. The freshman designated hitter takes a swing and a miss for strike 1. Everyone with a lead. So that'll be inside, middle, ball 2. Ball 1, sorry. 1-2 count. 1-1 count. Jeez. That'll be up high. Some pass ball. Cement going. Getting down. Safe. Fatima and Woodmancy thought about going again. Cement safe at home for score number 4. Run number 4. Score, point, all the wrong words. Walking back into the box is Zane Dahlberg, a freshman designated hitter with a 2-1 count going for him. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch will be hit past the shortstop's glove. Woodmancy will score, Fatima will score, and Dahlberg will stay at first. Hurricanes feeling amped in the dugout right now with very good momentum going in with 0 outs. Runner on first. Dante Brunk will be up next, the number 7 senior right fielder. Dahlberg with the lead. Going. Ball for Brunk. Safe at second for Dahlberg. Brunk at the plate. Laid down a bunt last inning. We'll see if he does something like that again. That'll be inside for ball 2. Dahlberg will check back at the plate. Bag. 2 balls for Brunk. Lays down a bunt. That'll be foul. Dahlberg showing his speed off a little bit there. Almost made it to third. Umpire calling time. Zane probably talked to him before the pitch, saying, hey, my shoe's untied. If we can get a second before the next pitch, give me a time. Zane gets that double knotted, good to go. Hopefully triple knotted. And Brunk will step back into the plate with a 2-1 count. Dahlberg with the lead. Pitcher looks, doesn't do anything. That'll be fouled off straight back. And that will be strike 2. A 2-2 count now for Brunk. Will Tipco grab that fouled off ball, give it to the umpire. Zane with a lead of 2. That'll be hit. Past the second baseman. Zane will stay at third. Brunk will be safe at first. Hurricanes are amped right now, if you can hear that. I'm not sure. But amped and ready to keep the bats rolling with 0 outs. Runners on first and third. Runner on third is the DH, Zane Dahlberg. Runner on first is Dante Brunk, senior. Number 7. At the plate will be Christian Kilver, number 1, with a 0-1 count now. Christian, your starting center fielder. Umpire calling time. His time. Asking Christian to step into the box. Pitcher was ready. Christian was not. 0-1 count now. Runner going. That'll be inside hip level for ball 1. Brunk will be safe at second. Kilbert looking to knock one here. That'll be up high eye level for ball 2. 2-1 count now for Kilbert. Kilbert calling time. Stretching out now. Got to make sure he doesn't pull a muscle. Two-1 count for Kilbert. That'll be outside for ball 3. Kilbert could have been playing mind games there with that last time. Dahlberg and Brunk with leads. That'll be to the shortstop. Shortstop shoots it across to first. He'll be out at first. Dahlberg scores. Brunk safe at third. That'll be an RBI for Christian Kilbert. Up next would be number 8, Joel Batipka. We're at the top of the lineup. That'll be hit to your third baseman. He'll field it, get it over to first. That'll be out number 2 for your Hurricanes. Dante Brunk will score on the exchange. Good RBI there from Joel Batipka. Up next will be the lefty first baseman, the sophomore Jake Fedema. Bases are empty now for the Hurricanes. That'll be strike 1, just barely, as that was a low and outside pitch for the lefty. 0-1 count. That'll be up high and outside for ball 1. 1-1 count now. Up high for ball 2. That'll be ball 2. 2-1 count now for the lefty first baseman, Jake Fedema. Swing and miss for strike 2. Two-one count. That'll be hit deeper. That'll be fair. And Jake will turn on the wheels and make it to second quite easily. Catcher number 12, the junior Trevor Blum, at the plate next. Takes off the knee pads before taking his at bat. Fouled off. Strike 1. Coach Burmeister telling his batter to be late to the pitch. So the be late or a bit late. I'm not sure which. That was up high. Trevor looking for the hit in the head, not quite able to get one. We don't want him hitting the head, but he kind of wanted it. 1-1 count for Trevor with 2 outs. Jake on second. That'll be hit on the line and caught for out number 3 for your Hurricanes. Great inning nonetheless for the Hurricanes. Going 8 points, or extending that lead to 8 points. Going into the top of the 4th now. Zane will warm up your pitcher. He is allowed to do that as Trevor puts on his gear.
All the above guys.
Trevor Blum coming in to relieve Zane of his warming up duties, and he will resume warming up Joel Vatipka and himself. Top of the fourth, things getting a little chillier out here with the wind picking up. Hurricanes are up 8-0 on your Friday Harbor Wolverines. Hurricane lineup and fielding lineup. Batting lineup and fielding lineup looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. If I do say so myself. There we go. English. Right, Mr. Gilbert? English. See, for those of you who know MVC, that's ironic because Mr. Covert teaches us Spanish.
Is it because he went to Arizona?
So he tries. Some of us aren't very good at Spanish.
No, others like you know, another way.
Others like me, apparently, are highly gifted. You heard it from the man himself. Up first for Friday Harbor's number 11. That will be Klein, your pitcher. He'll get a ball one first pitch from Joel Vatipka. That'll be in the dirt for ball two. That'll be up high for ball three. Joel gonna have to dial in a little bit here so he can get a couple of good strikes on the board, not just give him an easy walk. That'll be a nice strike in the zone for strike one. 3-1 count now for Joel. Gonna have to either get him to swing or come right at him here. He'll choose the come right at him approach. That'll be strike number two. Joel Vatipka now with a 3-2 count, full count, against the pitcher, number 11, Klein. That'll be hit up. Womansey will catch that one for out number one for your Hurricanes. Up next will be number 22 of Bausch, the shortstop.
Yeah, I feel got it.
Strike number one for Bausch. 0-1 count. That'll be strike number two. A little wait on the call there from the umpire, but that's all right. We'll take it. Take a strike however we can get one, am I right? 0-2 count now, Bausch. With one out, sorry, one out. Top of the fourth. Hurricanes lead 8-0. Joel winds up. That'll be hit to the pitcher. That'll be way over the first baseman's head. Runner will make it to second. We'll see if he goes to third. Does not decide to advance to third. Vatipka will obtain possession of the baseball.
Okay, let's get him.
Slightly weak hit for the shortstop, but will be enough to make him get him to second. Up next will be number 21, Samson, I believe. That'll be hit, fouled off for strike one. One strike, one out, runner on second. Joel not even worried about the runner on second. Checks now. Nobody there. Semank now at shortstop there. That'll be up high for ball one. 1-1 count now. Joel will try to get him back. Nobody quite there to cover for him and get that. Receive the throw. So just a pump fake on the runner. That'll be down in the dirt. Runner is going to third. And he'll be up and safe at third. Joel trotting over to cover at home. Ball got past Trevor. Quite a rare sight if you're familiar with the Hurricanes. That'll be a 2-1 count for number 21, Simpsons. Second baseman. Up high for ball 3. 3-1 count now for Simpsons. That'll be ball 4. Runners now on first and fourth. Up next will be number 14 of Soto. 1 out currently for your Hurricanes. Looking to try and keep their 8-0 lead here in the top of the fourth. Runner on first with a lead, runner on third with no lead. Runner on first has 2 pace lead, 2.5. Runner on third with 2 pace, back down to 1. Bennett covering. Time called by the umpire. A little bit of a standstill there for a little bit. Joel trying to figure out who he should throw, not throw. Decided to pump fake over to first, nothing there. That'll be just outside down low for ball 1. Joel not quite in agreement with that. 1, 2 pace lead on first. 1 pace lead on third. Runner going at second. Semenk there, ready to make the play, but also to make the play at third if that runner decided to go. Put him in a pickle position, potentially get him out. Very well done play design there from your boys. That'll be a swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on second and third.
Second out there. Here we go.
That'll be swing and a miss for strike number 2. 2-2 count now for that'll be fouled off, headed in a pole, ringing.
No, Michelle, I would like a little league through.
What?
I know.
There's no other baseball field in
Not in this one.
What about like behind?
That'll be a pass ball going past Joel. Infield ready to cover over that and get that Trevor if runner on third decided to go. 2-2 count now. That'll be fouled and headed straight back.
Did it hit you? Like okay?
Yeah. I can be like TV 12.
Coach Meister giving Treva a hard time about not having her umbrella to protect her. That'll be a 2-2 count.
Yeah, I
Nice-ish pitch. That's a good miss in my opinion for a 3-2 count now. Runners on second and first. Joel's gonna have to come at him and make him swing here. You got him to swing earlier. 1 out. Umpire calling time just as Joel was about ready to pitch. Not quite sure how long that standstill was going to progress for. Probably a good call from the umpire. 3-2 count resumes. That'll be strike 3, out number 2 for your Hurricanes. Joel keeping the boys alive. Up next will be number 8 of Smith.
Go, Mason. Send it out there. You got it.
Mason, I believe, is the first name. Hearing that off of fans and such, you never know. That'll be fouled off right back and almost hits the building. Coach Vermeister refueling the umpire with another ball. Little rodeo of balls getting thrown around. And Smith will walk back into the box, step into the box for with 1-0-1 count, now an 0-2 count, tipped, strike 2. 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners on second and third. Hurricanes are up 8-0 in the top of this 4th inning. Swing and a miss for strike number 3, out 3. Hurricanes maintain the 8-0 lead against your Friday Harbor Wolverines. Great inning done by both Joel and Trevor. Although we did get two runners on base, we still kept them at 0. Progressing down to the bottom of the 4th, where we will start with, let's see here. Don't remember where we were at in the lineup, but if I had to guess, we'd be probably around maybe Trevor, Blum, Semank, Fatima area. Looks like I am almost dead on with Semank starting off for the Hurricanes. Smank warming up and ready to take some pitches here. Putting on a little thumb brace on his right hand. That'll be beautiful pitch if they get that one, but not quite what you would want if you're looking as a Friday Harbor fan. It'll be Semank, Fatima, Woodmansey, your first 3 up to bat here at the bottom of the 4th. Friday Harbor practicing a runner stealing situation, which will most likely be happening a little bit here at the bottom of this 4th, as Hurricanes are wanting to increase that lead, play aggressive as much as possible. Up first is Nathan Semank, the senior shortstop. That'll be inside at the knee. That's a strike. Apparently that is a strike. Personally, I thought that was a little inside at the knees. That'll be strike 2, 0-2 now for Semank. That'll get knocked for no addition to the count, as that'll be fouled off. Dropped third strike. Cement going to first. Out at first. Just barely. Oh, umpire calls it back. He's safe, apparently. So Friday Harbor coach gonna obviously probably disagree with that call, trying to understand what the call was about. The rumor has it that it's probably being called as an interference, as the first baseman was across the bag, not giving Semenk any real space to actually make it onto the bag safely. Looks like umpires will confer, see what the call is here. Because most likely Friday Harbor coach probably brought up some rule that would allow him to do that. Not 100% sure what that rule would be or why it would be there. This call stands at safe. Well executed nonetheless by Friday Harbor, but not quite good enough. Semenk will take a 2-3 pace lead. Stealing. That'll be a ball. Semenk will get there, be down, and safe with the slide. Semenk again with the lead. 2 to 3 paces. Tried to get picked off again. No success there. 1 strike against Jordan Fedema. That'll be 2 strikes now against Jordan Fedema, the junior second baseman, wearing number 24. Semenk's on first with a 2, maybe 3 pace lead. Fouled off behind us for no addition to the count. Semenk will stay at first. That'll be inside and high for ball 1. Catcher thought about trying to throw out Semenk. Semenk had already made it almost all the way to first. It would be a wasted throw. And if that throw had gone past first baseman, that would have been an easy steal for Semenk. That'll be in the dirt. Ball 2. Semenk going. He will be upright as he reaches second. Fedema still at the plate with a 2-2 count here. Fouled off for no addition to the count. Semenk will take his time getting back to the base. Semenk now with the lead. 2, 3, maybe 4 even paces. Has to get down and back. That's a pass ball against your shortstop. Semenk decides to stay. 2-2 count still for the second baseman, Jordan Fedema. It's a beautiful day out here in McConnell, but once that wind starts to pick up, it's chilly and quick. That'll be fouled up and back. Not hitting anybody for no addition to the count. Thankfully, that ball not hitting anybody. And Fedema will step back into the plate. Step back up to the plate. Step to the plate. There we go. Step to the plate. That'll be hit down the foul ball line. Fouled off for no addition to the count yet again. Jordan racking up the pitch count for your Wolverines. Not quite something you want to see if you're a Wolverines fan. That'll be swing and miss for strike number 3. Wasn't 100% a miss, but tipped it, caught it. Somewhat of a miss in my opinion. Chase Woodmansee now stepping up to the plate, number 21, a freshman left fielder. That'll be up high for ball 1. That'll be hit with some wind curves on it. That'll be caught by, let's see who that is. I believe that is your center fielder. Up next for your Hurricanes will be number 15, the freshman designated hitter, Zane Dahlberg. That'll be in the dirt. Dropped again. Ball 1 for Zane. Zane almost taking a swing at that, decides not to. Steps off. Smank still at second. 3-pace lead. 3-0 count for Zane. Hurricanes lead 8-0 with 2 outs. Smank gonna have to play a little bit conservative here. Base running. That'll be high near the head for ball number 4 and a free base for the DH Zane Dahlberg. Next for your Hurricanes will be number 7, the senior left fielder Dante Brunk. That'll be up high in the zone. Not in the zone, sorry. Above the zone, up high near the eye level for ball 1. Semank on second. Dahlberg on first. Dahlberg with a bigger lead than Semank. Retreats now. Most likely, Friday Harbor will not try to pick off Zane as he's not the lead runner. But you never know. Especially in a 2-out situation. Dante been getting fed some balls here. 3-0 count. Pardon me. Dante has received 3 pitches classified as a ball. That'll be strike 1. 3-1 count now. Strike 2. Dante thought that was going to be ball number 4. Not quite able to. Semank going. That'll be a high ball 4. Semank is able to get there. Call it ball 4, and Semank safe at third. Friday Harbor coach talking a little bit. Nothing changing. Bases are loaded with Semank, Dahlberg, and Brunk. 3-2-1. Christian Gilbert at the plate now. Dahlberg with a pretty aggressive lead for having 2 outs. Yeah, and bases loaded. That'll be ball 1. Dahlberg checks back to the bag. Pretty big lead again. With the shortstop there. Takes a bigger lead. Stays. 1-1 count now. 1-1 count for Kilbert.
You got it. Right to Mason.
That'll be a strike 2. From my vantage point, looked a little high and outside, but that's okay. That'll be high and inside for ball 3. 3-2 count now for Christian Kilbert. If pitcher walks here, that'll be another run for your Hurricanes. Not something you want to do when you're down 8-0. That'll be a hit from Christian. Tags the base. Third baseman takes the base for out number 3. No runs will score this inning. Rolling into the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, Harper has practice in Lindgren. But you know what though, I'd rather do that than island ball.
Yeah, I just went through it much. Yeah, because Paul wasn't sure because he sent an email out.
bit. I'm like, excuse me.
At one point, you want to win.
Yeah, you can get good at punching, you'll make it to a good community college. That's what we're striving for.
Up first to the plate would be number 17, Felix, the first baseman. It does not appear like either team will make any changes to their lineups. That'll be in the dirt for ball 1.
Everything you need is on our base paper.
That'll be strike 1 called for number 17. Strike 2 now. Number 17's Felix. Last name Felix. Don't know first names. 1-2 count now. Fouled off for no addition to the count. After Felix, it'll roll this way. Holman, Bogan, Thomas will be your next 3. Felix sitting with a 1-2 pitch now. That'll be a 1-3 pitch for out number 1.
Did you get that on video?
Every time.
Up next for Wolverines will be number 22 of Holman. Holman is your starting third baseman. Up high, kind of middle-ish for ball 1. That'll be low in the zone for strike 1. 1-1 count now for Joel Vatipka. Joel Vatipka pitching to Holman, I believe. That'll be a ball 2. 2-1 count now. That'll be hit up. Kilvert will make the snag for out number 2.
Racing a lot, so he goes, I'm gonna have to fight him. The luck that Jackson gave him was like terrifying.
Up next will be number 15. That is Bogan, your starting left fielder. That'll be a little bit high outside in the zone for strike 1. That'll be hit to your first baseman. First baseman will run there and tag the bag. That will be out number 3 for your Hurricanes. Sorry, out number 3 for your Wolverines. And Hurricanes will go into bottom of the 5th. We'll be back at the top of the lineup for Joel Vatipka starting off for the Hurricanes.
Okay, thank you. Edge is going in
Okay. For your Wolverines, that will be substitution in the 9-hole. Number 23, Thomas, is coming out of the game, and number 6 of Edge will be going in. And I believe he'll probably be playing the same position at center field, but I may be mistaken. I am mistaken. Edge will be playing be on the mound, and I believe that Klein will probably be going to the center field. Klein is in center field now. Pativka gets a hit on the first pitch. Third baseman gonna have to send that over to first. Does so. That'll be out number 1 for the Hurricanes. Good hit from Jewel. Not quite the best hit we've seen from him today, but a good hit nonetheless. Jake Fedema will be up next, the sophomore first baseman. After him will be the catcher, number 12, the junior Trevor Blum. Strike 1 for Jake. Watches that one coming straight through the box. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. Umpire making sure catcher is all good. Dusts off the plate. And we'll resume the count at an 0-2 count. That'll be behind the batter for ball 1. Trevor Blum on the end of that one, getting that one real quick. Bringing that to the umpire. Fedemo hit that one up, watches it for a little bit, and that'll be dropped by first baseman, I believe that was. One of the fans calling interference on first base coach Bennett Davis for being in the area. That'll be inside at the ankles for ball 1. Sorry, ball 2. 2-2 count now for Jake Fedema. Fedema will rip that one a little bit down the foul ball line for no addition to the count. 1 out currently for your Hurricanes. That is fouled off, and catcher not quite able to make the play there. Jake Fedema staying alive at this at bat through foul balls. Quite literally his saving grace. 2-2 count for Jake. Hoping I see a ball here or an absolute shot. That gets sent straight back at us for another fouled off ball. No addition to the count, but additions to the pitch count. Kind of an interesting-ish windup from this pitcher. That'll be sent high into center field and will drop. Fedema will stay at first. Blum will be up next. Number 12. TB12, catcher, junior, Trevor Blum. Fedema with a lead of 2 paces. Make it maybe 3, gets back, safe at first. Pitcher tries to pick him off, not successful. Fedema will take another lead, 1 pace, 2 pace, 3.5. Going. Nobody's on. Safe at second. Blum has a 1-0 count now.
Nice stop, Mason.
2-0 count for Blum. That'll be at the eyes. Drops in at the last second for strike 1 against Blum. Two 2-1 count for Blum with 1 out. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2 count now for Blum. Umpire calling time. Needs to get the plate cleared off a little bit so he can see where that lines up and such. 2-2 count for Trevor Blum. That'll be hit by pitch for a free base for Trevor Blum. That'll be, I believe, his second hit by pitch this game. Semank now, the starting shortstop, I believe, number 10, the senior, Nathan Semank. That'll be hit, fouled off, but if that can get straight into center or in the right center gap, that will be a beautiful hit. Potentially scoring multiple runs, maybe not. Just depends on how deep and how well they're able to field it. 0-1 count now for Semank. That'll be ball 1. 1-1 count now for Semank. Fouled off for strike 2. That'll be hit towards third base. Baseman gets that in the third, gets it to first, not quite able to for the double play. 1 out on the play. Hurricanes are now sitting behind in a sense with 2 outs. Runners on second and first. Runner on second is Trevor Blum. Runner on first is Nathan Semank. Blum with the 3-pace lead, gonna have to get back. That one is snagged just barely by second base. Trying to get Trevor to walk off the base with old I don't have the ball, I do have the ball trick. Can't really fool Trevor. That'll be outside, down low for ball 1. Semank touches the bag. Will resume his 2-pace, maybe 2.5 pace lead. Blum with a 3-pace lead. Increases it to 4 there, doesn't do anything with it. 1-1 count now for Jordan with 2 outs, runners on first and second. That'll be up, short, and hits the back of the, the top of the dugout. Fredema staying alive here with that fouled off ball. That'll be hit. Up, hits a wind draft. Will be dropping. Dropped by center field. 1 run will score for sure. Everybody else stays. Fedema makes it to first. Semank makes it to third. Will be at Chase Woodmansey now, number 21, your starting right fielder, the freshman. After him will be the DH, Zane Dahlberg. I can almost guarantee you Zane wants nothing more than to get bases loaded and just crank one. Fedema will be up and easy for stolen base at second. Down and outside for ball 1. 1-1 count for Woodmansey with 2 outs. Hurricanes need, I believe, 1 more run to engage the mercy rule. I'm not 100% sure on that. That's a passed ball. Semank is going. Semank is going to have to get down. Stays upright. That'll be the 1 run the Hurricanes needed. And that will be game. Hurricanes will win 10-0 in the bottom of the 5th here. On a passed ball, run scored by Nathan Semank. Coach Burmeister Pumpkins, guys. Nothing but class. Teams will shake hands, and we'll look at the calendar app to see when we're playing next. It would appear. It appears that it'll be Saturday, April 13th at noon, I believe, for the Mount Vernon Christian Hurricanes playing here soon. I believe I should be able to make it to that game. I haven't been able to make it to a lot of games recently because I've been out sick, but we will see if we can't make it to that one and as many in the future as we can. That is it from LaConner here, and my name is Matt Degas. This is MVC TV bringing you live Hurricane sports action, everything from soccer to baseball, maybe track, maybe golf, we'll see. Have to get a couple plans put in place between MVC TV and coaches and sporting events and everything. We'll see what happens, but thank you very much for watching, and we will see you guys here at a baseball field, hopefully here soon. See, it helps if I actually import the right video. That wasn't even close to the right video, so I'm just gonna turn this off.
That was a great pickoff.